What if your neighborhood had its own superhero? In Sioux Falls, one man has taken on that role, not to fight villains, but to help people, support his community, and keep an eye out for those who might need it.
Amelia Roberts brings us the story of Savior and the Heroic Society and why they say anyone can be a hero.
Hey everybody, this is Savior, leader of the Heroic Society of Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
There's no signal in the sky, no secret layer, and no superpowers. But you don't need those to be a hero.
When I was a kid, I was really into superheroes at the time, and it made me gain a passion on caring and helping out for others.
Savior makes it his mission to help people however he can, but he's not a vigilante.
Because a vigilante is somebody that goes out and does good, but breaks the law while doing it, versus that's where my line is. I don't break the law whatsoever.
You might see him out patrolling a neighborhood, showing up at a community event, or handing out supplies to someone who needs them.
Community service where I go out and pick up litter, or I plan on expanding on that later in the future.
And while the mask may be what gets people's attention,
but I wanted something that's useful and protective, so I added in these spikes. These are supposed to be punching deterrents.
Savior says it's what's underneath it, the mission, that really matters.
I'm just really hoping to help out in any way that I can. I feel that's something that everyone should ask themselves on how can I be a helpful hand.
And he's not alone. He's worked alongside people with different missions, but the same goal of making the community a little better.
Why not have a superhero amongst them, right? Right? Again, we could all use a superhero in our lives, so we've got one, and we consider ourselves pretty lucky.
We both went over to this gentleman needing assistance. A lot of people in the park were assuming that he had been drinking. Savior tested his oxygen saturation, and it was low enough that he needed to be transported to a hospital.
But there is one thing even a superhero shouldn't replace. When there's an emergency or someone is in danger, law enforcement and Savior say calling 911 should always be the first option.
I love you guys. This is my home, and I'm going to do everything I can to protect it and help out.
In Sioux Falls, Amelia Roberts, Dakota News Now.